What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you are new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. This is Gold Pony Crypto. And so in today's video, I wanted to go over how to retire a millionaire using the Crypto.com exchange, or said differently, how I plan on retiring a millionaire using the Crypto.com exchange. So let's just get right into it here. And this may actually be one of the best ways to retire a millionaire in crypto, just because of the way the Crypto.com exchange works with the CRO token. CRO token, of course, being Crypto.com's native token. And it's not just that, it's because Crypto.com has the Visa Metal Card program, which is the most popular crypto card program in existence to date. It's also because of all the different advertising that Crypto.com has been doing lately. And you guys probably don't need me to repeat that for you. I say it in all of my videos. The largest contract ever with the UFC. You got Matt Damon doing commercials for Crypto.com now. The Staples Center is being renamed the Crypto.com Arena on December 25th, 2021. I could go on and on about that. The brand awareness is going to go up like crazy. I'll just put it that way. And so I wanted to go over some of the strategies that I've been using to accumulate the most CRO humanly possible, because there are actually some specific strategies that you may or may not know about. And if you are into CRO and Crypto.com, you definitely are going to want to watch this video. And if you're into Crypto.com and CRO, also hit the subscribe button, because that's what this channel is essentially dedicated to. And I'm still waiting for my Jade Green card to come in the mail. So of course we'll do an unboxing video or opening video, whatever you want to call it, when that does arrive. And I'll let you guys know exactly how long it took then as well. And before we get started, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I did get my degree in economics, which is kind of how I went down this whole path. But nonetheless, also, if you see anybody impersonating me with my logo in the comment section below asking you for money, it's not me. I'm never going to ask you for money, so just ignore them. But having said all of that, what do you guys say? Let's just go ahead and get started now. And so this first section of the video, I'm going to dedicate to the metal card program that Crypto.com provides. Essentially, they have 5 tiers of different cards. And so the first card is going to be a plastic card, that's the Midnight Blue. But every other tier, being the Ruby, Steel, and up, is going to be a metal card. And so they each also increase the amount of rewards that you get back dependent upon the card tier. Ruby Steel gives you 2%, Royal Indigo Jade Green gives you 3%, Icy White Frosted Rose Gold gives you 5%, and then the Obsidian, I believe, gives you 8%, which is crazy. But then let me backtrack a little bit, because only 3 of these card tiers are going to pay you interest on the CRO that you stake. And so in order to pick up one of these cards, you have to stake a certain amount, with the exception of the Midnight Blue. That one's completely free and you earn 1% back. But with the Ruby Steel, you have to stake $400. With the Jade Green, you have to stake $4,000, Frosted Rose Gold, Icy White, $40,000, and Obsidian, $400,000. And so you might ask yourself, well, what's in it for me? What does this have to do with the strategy of accumulating the most CRO? Well, only 3 of those card tiers actually pay you interest on the CRO that you stake. And so first strategy I'm going to give to you guys based on that metal card program is to stake, if you can, or at least aim for, the Jade Green / Royal Indigo or higher. And this is because the Ruby Steel doesn't pay you any interest on the $400 that you stake. However, the Jade Green Royal Indigo does pay you 10% interest, and then Frosted Rose Gold Icy White is going to pay you 12% interest on your staked $4,000 or $40,000. So that is going to be the first strategy for accumulating more CRO. Obviously, if you're getting paid interest and 10% and higher, that's an excellent interest rate. You try to get that at a traditional bank these days, you can't. And quite honestly, I didn't even include the Obsidian, not because if you're staking for the Obsidian card, this video is useless to you because you're already a millionaire. Next strategy is probably going to be the most obvious for you guys, which is simply to buy low and sell high. And so cryptocurrency essentially is digital assets. And so assets can also be things like real estate, and the saying always goes, buy low, sell high. So meaning Bitcoin operates on a halving cycle. You guys probably already know this. Every 4 years, the supply is cut in half, and that kind of signifies the beginning of the next bull run. So right now we are at the very end of this 2021-2022 bull run. So now might not be the time to necessarily pile into CRO. I would probably wait until it goes down in the bear market and then start to pile in. And you guys can kind of gauge when that is going to be. I'm not going to pretend like I know the exact answers, the exact time frame, and the exact price that CRO is going to go to. What I can tell you is that I purchased CRO at 5 or 6 cents. That's when I originally staked for the Ruby Steel card, and that was 5,000 CRO that I put down there at the time. It wasn't even dollar value back then. And since then it has gone up to, I believe, 96 96 cents and is currently at 50-ish cents at the time of this video. So let that kind of be a barometer for you guys. Just try to buy as low as you can. And then when you hit the top of the market, you probably want to sell. And here's why. It is going to be a taxable event, but sell to stable coins and then hold those stable coins until the bear market hits. And then take all that money minus the taxes, of course, if you need that, and then pile back in at the bottom, because then you're going to end up with a heck of a lot more CRO than you otherwise would have had by just holding CRO for a long period. Next strategy on my list is going to be obviously to use the card that you get. And so, like I said, with the Jade Green Royal Indigo, you get 3%. Frosted Rose Gold Icy White, you get 5%. And so I'm telling you guys, with my Ruby Steel, I had used that for absolutely everything. I used it to even pay bills like my cable bill, like my phone bill. The only thing you really can't use it for, quite honestly, is paying government. So if you have to owe taxes for a local or state or federal government, you can't use the card to pay that. But for private companies like my electric bill, I use it to pay that because it is through a private company as opposed to a government that is providing my electricity. So I can use it for that particular reason. So you can really use it for anything. I've used it for a dentist appointment that was like $1,000, so I got a lot back from that. I've used it to pay a Cobra payment, which was like $3,000. So literally, if you're getting 3 to 5% back, it really makes no sense to use any card less than that when you can top up these crypto cards with just about any other card or ACH push or direct deposit or any of those methods. So definitely want to use the card as much as possible to accumulate more CRO, obviously. Next strategy is through the Crypto.com exchange. And so you guys probably know Crypto.com has an earn program. And so there's different rates for different cryptocurrencies. For CRO, the highest interest rate that they're going to pay you, excluding that 10 to 12% that you stake for the card, is going to be 6%. That's just with the CRO earn program. And so in order to stake CRO through the Crypto.com exchange, you obviously have to download the app first, but assuming you have done that, there is a minimum requirement of 5,000 CRO to stake. And so once you do that, you can choose 3 different terms: flexible, 1 month, or 3 month. 3 month is going to be the highest interest rate, obviously, because that means you're locking that CRO up for a period of 3 months. After that 3 months is over, you can then take it out if you wanted to and do what you want with it, or you can then restake it if you wanted to and earn that same 6% interest rate once again. But that is something I am currently doing right now. And again, since we're at the very end of the bull market, I'm doing the flexible term because I want to be able to pull that out. If I see that we start to go up super fast and I know the top is near, I'm going to be selling that, like I said, in the stable coins and then waiting for the bear market and then piling back in, basically. Next strategy is going to be the Crypto.com referral program. And so this is a pretty easy one, quite honestly. You don't have to do too much. If you know someone that's looking to get into cryptocurrency and they're like, well, I think I'm going to go to Coinbase, try to steer them towards Crypto.com. And the reason being is because you can tell them to go to Coinbase and you can give them maybe your Coinbase referral code, but that only gives you guys a $10 bonus. Now with Crypto.com, it gives you a $25 bonus, and that bonus then is paid out in the form of CRO yet again, which goes into your CRO wallet. And by the way, this is just for if they sign up for a Visa metal card, which is the Ruby Steel or higher. And so that is going to be an easy way that each of you can get an additional $25 worth of CRO. And by the way, since we're covering this section, shameless plug, if you wanted a free $25 worth of CRO when you sign up for the card, go ahead and use my referral code if you want. You know, you might as well, because if you don't use it, you don't get the free $25. So I'll put it on the screen and in the description box below if you guys need it. And so my last strategy here to accumulate the most CRO humanly possible and to retire as a millionaire, and the most important strategy out of all of them, and I've said this in my other videos, is to take profits. And so this is the number one thing I think most of us crypto investors miss out on, because crypto is so volatile. One day it'll be super high and the next day it'll be super low. You never know how much it's going to drop out of the middle of nowhere. And the longer you're in the market, quite honestly, the more you are going to learn this. For example, when CRO went up to 95, 96 cents, I knew this was my perfect opportunity to go ahead and upgrade to the Jade Green Royal Indigo, which is what I did. But having said that, I still didn't think the bull run was completely over, so I didn't sell the rest of my CRO quite yet, because I do think there is going to be one last push here, and hopefully we'll get back to at least that 90-cent level, because I'm thinking the dollar is going to be pretty strong resistance at that point. Hopefully we bust through it, but still, I'm looking to probably start taking some profits, at least taking some profits at the 90-cent range for CRO. Because again, once that bear market hits, all of the altcoins can lose up to 95% of their value in the bear market. So it really doesn't make sense to hold on to all of these when you have the ability to take profits, push that into stable coins, and just wait until the bottom comes in, basically. But so that is about it for this one, you guys. That last step, by the way, that is the hardest one to nail, because like I said, crypto is so volatile. So if you guys have any questions about anything in this video, feel free to to put them in the comments section below. Also, feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen for different cryptocurrency updates. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification button. Like I said earlier, if you're into crypto.com and CRO, and I do appreciate you guys watching more than you know. I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay gold.